this is Debs and this is your reading for mid-April 2024. Aries, we've got here. I hope you guys are well. It's lovely to be with you. Now, Archangel Michael in meditation took me to a really big storage unit. And this guy was standing there with his hands on his hips. The door was swung open and he was looking at this enormous mahogany unit. It was like a massive bookcase. It was enormous. It must have been 8 foot by about 7 foot, huge. And he was thinking to himself, oh, I'm paying for this every single month. It's costing me a fortune and it's just sat there not doing anything. I can't use it. I don't want it really, but I just can't bear to get rid of it because I've had it for so many years. And so he ended up shutting the door of this storage unit, locking it, and thinking to himself, I've got to do something about that. I've just got to do something about that, but I just can't face doing it yet. I can't face doing it yet. I'd need to have a conversation with my parents about it. They won't like it. It's going to be really awkward. How am I actually going to get rid of it? Where would I put it? Would I sell it? He just didn't know what to do, so he left it. I then saw a guy open up his garage door and there was a clapped out old car. And he said to himself, I don't know why I bought it. I don't know why I decided to go for that because it's just taking up 90% of the room in my garage. I never have the time to repair it. I never have the time to sort it out. And it's just sat there gathering dust. And he was feeling really disgruntled with himself and with life. And he shut the garage door and he thought, oh, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind. So Aries, there's something here about you feeling as if you're stuck in a difficult situation. Now, it could be that you are living in a house, but you know it's slipped into negative equity, but you can't bear to let it go, right? This is you thinking, well, if I let it go, I'm going to definitely lose money on it. Maybe the market will pick up. Maybe the market will improve. I'm just going to sit here. But you don't really want to be in that house. I feel as if this is something that you're going to have to take control of eventually. You know you do. But Aries, I feel that what you're wanting to do is kind of put blinkers on, look to your future, look ahead, enjoy life. I'm hearing every day for whatever it brings. I don't want to think about sorting that out. I don't want to think about doing anything with that because I know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be something that's going to take time. I'm just going to leave it. But I feel, Aries, that it's weighing you down. It could be weighing you down psychologically. It may be this is something that you're spending money keeping. And this is you sort of off and on in your head. Do I get rid of it? I don't know. Do I kind of move it from A to B? Maybe if I moved it from here to here, it will be less expensive to keep. I don't quite know. Is it going to be awkward if I do that? I want to keep an eye on it. If it's too far away, I'm never going to be able to visit to see if it's still there, to see if anyone's broken in. Aries, you're sort of deliberating and it's a challenging time. It's a challenging time. So guys, whatever this is for you, there is something weighing on your mind. I'm also hearing weighing on your conscience. You need to take control of it because it's on your mind so much now, it's beginning to stress you out. I know I've got to sort it. I know I have to. I don't really want to. Maybe I'll leave it for another few weeks. Maybe I'll leave it until next month. But Aries, I think this has gone on for several years. Now, guys, this could be an actual physical item. I mean, usually the dreams that come through are symbolism, but it could be an actual item. It could be your great-granddad's tool shed, and this is you thinking, oh, I don't really want to get rid of it. It was my granddad's, but oh, I'm never going to use it. It's a bit of an eyesore. It's just sat there, you know. Aries. All right, let's just see what this is. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, mid-April 2024. Mid-April 2024 for Aries. I keep hearing again, out of sight, out of mind. It's as if, Aries, you're thinking, If I put it way over there, I'm not going to think about it so much. I don't have to go and look at it so much. It's easier to work around. But Aries, it's on your mind and it's stressing you out. It's as if it's surplus in some way, but you can't bear actually destroying it. It could be for sentimental reasons, Aries, you know? But it's either taking up too much room in your mind or is costing you money to sort of house it, to keep it. Yeah, something needs to be sorted out, but yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. All right. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a look. Wanted to be seen. Oh, Tree of Life. Yeah. Aries, you may have moved whatever this is from A to B, back to A again. Well, maybe if I put it right up here, or maybe if I put it over here, whichever way you look at it, it's still in your life. It's still there. It's like this massive elephant in the room hanging over your head. Whatever you do, it's there. And it's annoying you in some way, or it's upsetting you, or you feel as if you should just get rid of it. But again, sentimental reasons. Yeah, whatever I do, it's always going to be there. Wherever I put it, it's still there somewhere, you know? Yeah. Okay. All right. Four of Swords. Aries, it's causing you a few sleepless nights. You may have been contemplating this for the longest time. What do I do about this? I can't get it off my mind. It's constantly there. The Star. Aries, you're trying to shift yourself into a very peaceful place, a very balanced place. You could be thinking about an Aquarian for some of you. You're just not quite sure how to manage this. You don't know how to manage it. In the past, the World. In the past, Aries, you closed out a cycle, or you could have moved. Maybe you moved because you thought, okay, but if I move, I'm not going to have to look at it. I'm not going to have to deal with it. It's going to be far away from me. So eventually I'm just going to forget it. But Aries, I don't think it worked because it was still kind of there. In the corner of your eye, it was still there. So you tried your best in the past to sort of forget about this, move ahead, move on. But it's plaguing you now. It's plaguing you. In the immediate past, 9 of Pentacles. Aries, you may have even thought to yourself, you know, when I get together enough money, I can sort this out. I can spend money on getting rid of this when I'm more financially stable. But Aries, I don't think you did. In your thoughts, the 10 of Cups. So Aries, you may be in a very happy place emotionally, but whatever this is, oh, I'm hearing that old Eurythmics song, thorn in my side. Wow. So Aries, maybe this was a thorn in your side. This was sort of an unhealed wound that now and again, you know, you thought, oh, it's a bit painful. Oh, wow, didn't feel that for a while, and now I feel it again. And you don't want to feel this way anymore, Aries, because you're thinking about the 10 of Cups. You're thinking, well, in my life generally, I'm pretty damn happy. But there's this flipping thorn in my side that I'm going to have to deal with eventually, and I don't want to have to deal with it. But it's just weighing on my mind now. It's just too much. In the immediate future, the Magician. Okay, Aries, you're putting your thinking cap on and you're trying to figure out a way of either getting rid of this for good, or you're thinking about what you can do so you don't have to look at this anymore, or you don't have to remember the pain of this anymore, or you don't have to have it weighing on your conscience. You're in the energy of the Magician. In your fears, Queen of Cups. Aries, you may be fearing that when it comes down to it, when you have the opportunity to move this on, sell it, get rid of it, you're actually not going to be able to do it. You may be fearing you're going to chicken out at the last minute. Because Aries, male or female, there's a lot of memories attached to whatever this is. So even though you don't want it right next to you, even though you don't want to have to continue to manage this, you're not actually wanting to get rid of it altogether. It's as if there's an emotional pull that, if you're honest with yourself, sometimes you enjoy. But 90% of the time, you just want to forget all about this. So this is really challenging. You're fearing that you're not going to be able to walk away from this or have the courage to get rid of this because your heart is connected somehow. Queen of Cups, your heart space. In the environment, Two Swords. Whoever is in the environment, Aries, knows about this, is aware of this, but they're pushing down their feelings and they don't want to talk about it. Aries, this is you deciding to have a conversation with your mum. Mum, you know, Granddad gave us that massive mahogany unit. You know, I really love it. I do. And I know Grandfather paid a lot of money for it in his time. It was his prized possession. But it's costing me a bomb in storage costs because it won't fit into my house. So it's costing a lot more than it's actually worth. And this is your mum's eyes filling with tears and saying, oh, but darling, you can't sell it because of the sentimental value. We've had that for many years. You know, it was his favourite possession. And this is you feeling really awkward and sort of squirming in your seat, saying, well, yeah, but Mum, you know, it's just getting really expensive to keep hanging on to it. It's difficult. With the Two of Swords, whoever is in your environment, Aries, knows that it's weighing on your mind, but they just don't want to talk about it. It's as if, no, you deal with it. If you need to deal with it, I don't want to know. So this is difficult. So Aries, it's not as if you're going to be able to bring in reinforcements to help you with this. They're not discussing it. That's it. In your hopes, Eight of Coins. Hoping, Aries, that in time you'll forget all about it, or in time you're going to gather up enough money in order to have the funds you need to carry on paying storage costs, symbolically, to keep it, right, even though it's expensive, hoping to carry on earning the money so you can sort of think about what to do with it in a few years' time, but I'm going to store it for now, going to pay for storage, right? Or this is you hoping to bury your head in your work so you don't have to keep thinking about it. You know, if it's not in your vicinity, Aries, it's in some kind of storage unit somewhere over there. This is you thinking, well, if I work really hard and I work weekends and I work late nights, I don't even have to think about it. I'll forget it's even there. But Aries, I think you know that that's not going to work because you're thinking about it all the time now. It's annoying you. It's bugging you. I can't get this flipping thing off my mind. Yeah. Outcome. 7 of Coins. All right. Aries, you're going to be dipping back into the past, right? You're going to be dipping back into the past. So symbolically, this is you going back to see your mum, saying, you know what, Mum, I've dug up all these old photographs and I remember him standing next to this massive mahogany unit when I was a boy. Oh, yeah, great memories, great memories. Maybe we could dust it down and keep it. What you're thinking about, Aries, is if I've got this on my mind to this extent, maybe I should just revisit this. Maybe I should get that unit out of storage and actually see if I can make use of it. You know, it's that sort of thing. But it is a bit of a conundrum, Aries, because up until now, you've sort of been brushing under the carpet. I keep hearing out of sight, out of mind. If I don't have to look at this, if it's not staring me in the face, then eventually I will forget all about it, and if I really have to, I'll deal with it at a later date. That's what you've been doing up until this point of time. Clarification for you, the Empress. Okay. King of Cups. Aries, this is really challenging. A lot of emotion coming through, a lot of nostalgia. It could be linked to family. This is something you love, but it's just sat there, right? It's not actually doing anything. It's not helping you. It's not useful to you. It's just sat there, and it's costing you money. It's costing you. But again, deep down, the thought of getting rid of this beautiful old mahogany unit causes you to feel very sad. Well, because I remember it as a boy. You know, I remember years and years and years of looking at it and cherishing it and that sort of thing. Whoever is in the environment that just doesn't want to talk about it, their energy is the Ten of Cups. Yeah, Aries, they don't want to talk about it because they're sitting in the Ten of Cups with you. Well, why do we even have to discuss this, Aries? Because we're happy, right? We're really happy. We're living a beautiful life. Why do we need to talk about the old flipping unit in storage? No, I don't want to talk about that. I refuse to talk about that. If you want to deal with it, be my guest, but I want nothing to do with it. Six of Wands, but they're thinking about it too, Aries. They are thinking about it too. They are thinking about something at a distance, and they don't know whether or not this thing that is on your mind is going to be causing you to feel stressed going forward. They don't want this to affect you and your life with them. They're worried about it. This is something at a distance. This could be someone, Aries, at a distance. They know that you're stressed about this. They don't really want to talk about it. They keep trying to tell themselves, look, we're sitting in the Ten of Cups, the Palace of Cups, we're really happy. But in their quieter moments, when they're on their own, they think about this thing at a distance. I know, Aries is thinking about it. I know. Under the deck, we have the Hangman. This is you feeling as if you're self-sacrificing somehow. You could be thinking of a Pisces. Five of Cups. There's a sense of sadness. There's a sense of, I don't know what to do about this, but I don't want to get rid of it for good. You know, what do I do? Five of Cups. I'm not happy. It's kind of still there. But there's a sense of I'd feel too guilty if I just destroyed it, you know? Knight of Cups. So together with some guilt, Aries, what you're also thinking about is there was and is emotional investment, you know, like a piece of antique furniture. And so this is you not quite sure what to do, but I think you realize it's time. So let's get into this and see how this pans out. All right, guys, moving the camera a fraction. There we go. All right, Aries. This can be a number of things. But there is an emotional tie to whatever this is or whoever this is. And Aries, I think it's getting to the point where it's weighing you down and you need to do something, but you don't quite know what to do. Archangel Michael, what is the Four of Swords and the Star? The High Priestess. So Aries, this is someone you haven't been speaking to for a long time. The High Priestess doesn't speak. But this is someone, Aries, that you feel connected to. It's as if you can't detach from their energy. And it's driving you a bit crazy, Aries. You don't know what to do about this. Yeah. Aries, if this is someone It may be that they're angry. It may be that you're angry. Or it may be, Aries, you're getting telepathic messages from this person, but you know you can't act on this, so you're staying silent. But it's as if whatever you do, they're in your head, they're around your aura, they're in your energy, you can't detach. And you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. This is your energy, Aries, the Fool. You may have thought to yourself, God, I should never have even met this person. I should never even have spent time with this person. I shouldn't have taken that risk, but I did. But I did. And now I'm kind of paying for it. 9 of Wands. You're looking at the past, feeling really stressed. Oh my goodness. I should have sorted this out a long time ago and I haven't, and it's weighing on my mind and I don't know what to do. Aries. The Emperor. Wow, 2 cards of Aries. You want to take charge. You do. You want to sort this out. You want to do the right thing. You want to act with integrity. You want to manage this, but every time you think of doing it, you chicken out. I can't do it. I can't do it. With the energy of the world in the past, Aries, you tried to close out this chapter with this person. Now, this person, guys, if you're not with me, is the mahogany unit, right? Symbolism, not to confuse you. Yeah. Aries, you closed out the cycle and you kind of threw a hand grenade behind you. Tower, right? It is really done. It is truly done. I don't have to think about this anymore. I don't have to be around this person anymore. It is done. But no, no, no. 8 of Swords. They were still on your mind, Aries. Still on your mind. Still on your mind. It's as if whatever I do, I can't get this person out of my energy. Internal conflict. 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, whatever I do, I just cannot detach from this person. So even though, Aries, you may have moved miles away physically, it didn't make any difference. And I think that's what frustrated you. With the 9 of Pentacles, Aries, if this is someone, they could be sat in the 9 of Pentacles. Because I think, Aries, with the Emperor and the Empress, this is you in a relationship. You're in a commitment. So this might have been a third party. What's the 9 of Coins? The Chariot. So you could have met a Cancerian in the immediate past. Or Aries, what you thought to yourself was, even though this person's on my mind, they're miles away from me now because I've left the area or I've left the situation. You know, it's done. 7 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, Aries, you kind of left. You went, you left, you just got out of there, right? You could have relocated. You could have moved areas. But what you're enlightened about, Aries, was that however you looked at it, you two were connected. You couldn't help but think you'd have a good life with this person. You'd be happy with this person. You could expand and grow with this person. But every single time you thought about taking charge of a situation you were in to make this happen, you sabotaged it. I don't think I do want to take control of a situation I'm in. I'm just going to leave it over there, you know? But it kept niggling at you. There may have been some regret. If you hurt this person, you may have thought, shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So even putting distance between you and this person, Aries, it didn't make any difference. They were still on your mind. What you're thinking about now, Aries, is I think you're in a very happy place with your Empress. You're in a very happy place with your Empress. You may have patched things up. You may have sorted things out. But this person is still hovering around you energetically. And it's upsetting you. It's upsetting you. King of Swords. So Aries, you may have moved into the King of Swords energy and had a very honest, straightforward conversation with your person, who could be coming through as the Empress. You know, I met this person a while ago. I don't know what to do about this, but they're still in my energy. What did you say to your Empress? Yeah, Aries, you may have told the truth. You may have said to your Empress, look, I was a bit overindulgent. One thing led to the other. I met this person, things happened. It was a one-off, but I can't seem to get this person out of my aura. I just can't get this person off my mind. It's just annoying me. Faith card. I'm keeping the faith that, you know, eventually I'm going to stop thinking about this because I want to be faithful to you. You're my wife, you know. We're in a happy family situation. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to end the situation. But I have to tell you the truth because it's weighing on my mind. So there might have been a conversation, Aries, about whoever this was. Queen of Coins, yeah. So you may be in a relationship with a Taurian. We've got strong Taurus with a Queen of Coins and the Empress. Could also be a Libra. Could be a Cancerian. So you are happy in a situation, Aries, you're in. It may have rocked the boat a little bit, but you moved to calmer waters. Yeah. So she may have said to you, look, I just want to make sure that you're not going to leave me for this person. And you may have said, no, for goodness sake, no, of course I'm not going to leave you. You know, we're happy together, but I have to tell you what happened in the past because I'm doing my head in here. It's driving me crazy. And I can't get this person off my mind. So it's been a challenge, Aries. In the immediate future, Magician, Two of Swords. I think this is you, Aries, needing to talk to your partner about what to do about this. Because either, Aries, this is guilt. I should go back to this person and really apologize and just smooth everything over and hopefully that'll be the end of it. Or, Aries, this is you saying to your person, I want to talk to you again about this because it's troubling me. This is your Empress, Aries. The Two of Swords is your Empress. You're wanting to manifest expansion and growth and happiness in this beautiful Palace of Cups, Ten of Cups energy. But this is a thorn in your side and you want to talk to your Empress about this, but she really doesn't want to talk to you. She really doesn't want to talk to you about it. Well, who would blame her, you know? So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Magician and the Two of Swords for Aries? Thank you, Michael. September. Really? September. I'm seeing somebody scribbling on a piece of paper. Aries, you may be sending this woman a letter or something. Maybe in September. It's quite a way away, though. I'm hearing September. I'm sorry, guys, but sometimes a message comes through for later on, so... All right. What are you manifesting here, Aries? Wow. You may be wanting to say to this woman, I'm so sorry I betrayed you. I manifested a third party and I'm so sorry. You may be saying to this woman, Aries, I'm sorry I hurt you. This could be you asking the third party's forgiveness. What else are you wanting to talk about, Aries? The Four of Coins. Okay. This is you hanging on to your partner. Four of Coins is, I'm hanging on to my Empress, right? I'm hanging on to my Empress. You could be apologizing to your Empress. So Aries, if this is an affair, you're apologizing to your wife again. What you're saying to her is, look, I want to manifest happiness and growth and expansion with you, but I need to sort this other situation out once and for all. She doesn't even want to talk about it. I'm not surprised, Aries. I mean, this is you wanting to talk to your wife about a woman you had a fling with a long time ago. This is what it is. It's what I feel it is. And she's not wanting anything to do with this. Yeah. Aries, what you're saying to your wife is, I faced Judgment Day. I did. I feel so guilty about this. But I faced Judgment Day and I made the decision to stay with you, to work on the marriage, to work on the commitment. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I'm not going anywhere. I made a decision to stay in this relationship because it was nice and secure, and you are my Empress. And we've known each other a long time. And we have history, right? Wheel of Fortune. We've moved into a new cycle. We're okay now. What are you saying to her? Oh, okay. The reason why you want to talk to your wife, Aries, is you actually want to go and see this third party. I'm hearing once and for all, we have to close this out. I have to close this chapter out. I don't know, Aries, whether or not it's because you want to apologize officially. I don't know whether or not this is you just curious, wanting to see this person face to face again. I don't know whether or not you need to have a conversation with this person to say, I don't know why I feel so connected to you, but I am happily married. That's not going to change. You want to take a trip and you want your wife to know that you're doing this. So Aries, you are acting with integrity, but she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it. What's her energy? Okay. So Aries, you probably told her and she felt brokenhearted. You might have said, look, I'm sorry, I was unfaithful. It just happened. I didn't mean it to happen, but it did. Yeah, you didn't want her to feel as if you were hiding anything from her, Aries. Yeah, you admitted it. You admitted it. Knight of Wands. You admitted it. So she knows all about this. But as far as she's concerned, you guys have a legal contract. You are married and you are not breaking that contract. You're in a stable family home. You probably ploughed a lot of money into clearing a mortgage. That's a house. You may have moved to a new house as well. Clean start. But she still feels a sense, Aries, that sometimes you're not totally there emotionally. She still feels that sometimes you're off in fairyland. So even though, Aries, you've said to your wife that this is over and done with, you know, physically, absolutely over and done with, she can't help but feel as if it's on your mind a great deal. She knows the truth. Ace of Swords. What is the energy between Aries and their Empress? The King of Wands. So Aries, this is you. You've taken action. You're very attracted to your Empress. You don't want things to change, but you also want to take action to have a conversation with this person that seems to be a thorn in your side, that you can't stop thinking about. It could be guilt. It could be memories from the past. It could be, I don't want this person to feel as if there's any way that I'm ever going to go back to them because I'm happily married, right? But the final card, Aries, is the Seven of Coins. You're remembering this woman. You're looking at the past. Devil. And you're obsessed with looking at the past. It's almost the energy of, I hate the fact that I still have emotion for this woman. I hate the fact, but I do. I can't help it. Aries, you could have shared a deep past life soul connection. You could have known each other in a past life. And if this was a very strong connection, you can't sever that tie. What are you thinking about? The Death card. So we've got Capricorn energy, we've got Scorpio energy. She could be a Capricorn or a Scorpio, Queen of Cups. With the energy of the Death card, it's over. You've patched up your marriage. Your wife knows about this, but it's as if you're obsessed with closing this out once and for all. But again, Aries, you can't seem to gather the courage together to do this. And I don't know whether it's guilt. I don't know whether or not you feel this woman is going to be angry with you still. I don't know whether or not you feel that if you see her again, the emotion will come back. You'll feel that strong connection again. It's as if you know you need to do it, but you can't bear to do it. You're just hoping for miraculous transformation when you stop thinking about this person. Knight of Swords. And I feel, Aries, sometimes you get angry with yourself. Why do I not have the courage to literally pick up the phone and speak to her? Why don't I have the courage to send her an email and get it all off my chest? Why don't I have the courage to do it? I don't know. It could be fear. It could be ego. It could be that there's a tiny, tiny part of you, Aries, that even though you're happily married, you don't want to sever the tie emotionally or spiritually completely with this person. Maybe. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Very strong past life energy here, Aries. Look at this row of cards. This is really intense. The Devil, the Death card, the Hermit. Whoa. It's as if whatever you do, they're in and around your energy. And it's a challenge because you can't do anything about it. You're confused, Aries. You're confused. You feel a soul connection, but you're determined to stay faithful to your wife. And this is you a little bit in mental torment. You're in mental torment, Aries. Yeah, 10 of Wands. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. You keep thinking, should I travel to see this woman and have a final conversation face to face, get it all out there, off my chest? Maybe that will end it totally. Maybe I'll stop thinking about it then. But you never do it. You never actually do it. Why are you not doing it, Aries? What is the core issue? Okay. Aries, either it's guilt because you left this woman out in the cold, you may have left her heartbroken and you just can't face the music. Or Aries, you're afraid that if you see this woman again, you're going to feel that connection. And with the Five of Pentacles, you don't want to be in a situation where you see this woman again and you start to wonder whether or not you did the right thing in patching up things in your marriage. You don't want to risk those feelings coming to the surface again. So those are the reasons why you haven't taken control of this. That mahogany unit, Aries, is still locked in storage. You can't bear to get rid of it, not really, but it's weighing on your mind. So Aries, what are you going to do? The Strength card. You're going to continue to hold back from taking control of the situation, and you're hoping to have the courage and strength to move forward whilst holding back from developing another third-party situation. This is you telling yourself, I am never going to have a fling again, ever. Ever. Because this person screwed with my head. This person caused me stress. And it was my own fault, yeah, sure, but I can't afford for that to happen again. The moon, Cancerian energy. She could be a Leo, she could be a Cancerian. Aries, the moon is you unsure about the future. You do have deep feelings for this woman in the past, but you also love your wife. And I think this is you deciding to try and push on and keep the peace. What you are going to do, Aries, is push down any feelings you had for this woman in the past because you want to make your marriage work. That's what you're actually going to do. So it may well be that you will always have this mahogany unit stuck in storage that, is just sitting there, but you're not going to do anything about it. You're just going to leave it. You're just going to leave it. Underneath the deck, Aries, Temperance. I feel the angels are going to help you balance out the situation. Or it could be the angels are saying, stay in a temperate place. Don't do anything rash. Try to push down your emotions. We've got this, Don't worry. Just coast. Things will work themselves out. All right. So, my lovely Aries, I'm leaving the reading there. Wow, what a reading. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye now.